plus 9. Let's have our time and moments, happier moments, happy list everywhere with we should share our moments with Clifford Mathis, whatever we do. So page 76, 9th group, get ready. 9th standard, 9th group, get ready. Page number 76, get ready with your all attachments and your notes also, including textbook, obviously. Start from paragraph 8. I have already given you brief analysis of this paragraph in my previous videos. On a certain occasion, I hailed an auto rickshaw and said, City Hospital. The automan did not look at me but simply down the meter, where it was a clear indication that he was willing to take me to my destination wherever I want to go. But would not it have been much better if he had said, Yes sir, yes ma'am, please get in. Or simply said, Okay, come. The least he could have done was to make a gesture with his face or hand. I did mention the point to him, and to my good luck, he agreed with me. Means finance part also. Destination there I have to go. So that auto rickshaw driver agreed that one. On another occasion, now another situation I am telling you. I called an auto and said, Central Market. He said, Sorry sir, it's time for me to hand over the auto. And what he had done, that auto rickshaw driver said, and so saying, he hailed another auto, turned to another auto driver and asked, Guru, Central Market, Guru, you are going to Central Market, Guru, Central Market. That man agreed, yes, nodding the head, yes, yes. And I got it. Prince auto driver told, Ma'am, go. This shows that we can say no also in the most pleasant way, means in a very comfortable way, not in, not in this way. Facial expression, body gesture, voice attract the people. You are in the public place. You should know how to talk. Better you don't talk, nothing will happen. Whenever you are talking, sweetness should be there. Come to the point, paragraph 9, page 76. Even a very ordinary thing like giving alms to a beggar king. Everywhere, all over India, you will see every state, on the road, in the streets, in front of the house, some beggar, old person, young person. You may give, you may not, that is your matter. But sometimes some beggar come in this way. So, beggar can be done in a better way. Here, take this, okay, please take. You can give very little, some coin, or you can give some food, you can give some fruit, you can give some biscuit, like in the stray dogs, birds, etc. To the cats, milk, this, that. So in this way, you can do it. It doesn't matter. So here, take this. Very little part also, in a very nice way, smiling face you can give it. That doesn't matter. We can say nicely and with some feeling, emotion, touch. They will look at you, smile. What do most people do? Maximum people in India, what they do? They refuse to look at the beggar. Oh, disgusting. If he persists, they indicate that he should go ahead. Sometimes some people, they say, no, please give me something. Sometimes they follow in this way, in the station, platform areas, etc., etc. Then some people, what they say? Munde hogappa! Munde hogappa! Go further. Why in this way? Munde hogappa! Go further. Or some such thing. Some don't say anything but try to shun the beggar by their body language. Somebody say, please. They understand. They will not beg to you. And finally, when the giving becomes inevitable, they give grudgingly. If we decide to give alms, if it is possible that I am giving something or you are giving something, should we not do so gracefully, a little bit happily, or yes, okay, if you don't give also. In Mumbai, they have a nice way of saying, it is not only here, it is in your textbook it mentioned Mumbai, but in so many places, North India, South India, so many places, all over India, so many corners, in Bengal to New Delhi, and here south till Kanyakumari, you will see some people, they say in such a way, maaf karo, means please excuse me. Maaf karo means I won't be able to provide you any alms now. Please. Okay. Or maaf karo. So that is one courtesy. It's a nice way of saying sorry, I am not able to be sorry. That is also, they will understand. Okay. We have a number of notices, instructions and orders like no parking please, no parking, no smoking, no admission, visitors' cars not allowed, and so on and so forth. Don't these terms sound rather rough? True, people are trying to be brief because brevity is a genuine need in such public notices. This type of notice put so many places in proper Bangalore area, posh area, all over India, in the cities, zone, industrial areas where crowd, this, that, public places you will see. Still you will see, no parking, people are parking there. When the police officers are coming, hey, hut, then they are moving from there. Similarly, you will see no smoking, people are continuously smoking, standing there. When any corner, hey, no smoking zone, why are you doing it? Okay. And somebody aggressive, adamant, they say, well, it is your business, police will tell. When police officers are coming, then they are hiding themselves. This is the condition. No admission, but still admission is going there. Visitors' cars are not allowed, but still visitors' cars are there. When police officers are coming and they are in a big danda, they are telling, hey, why this one? Oh. Then they are caught, they are put it back and then went out. But we have seen that at least in the case of smoking, people have made some innovation, discoveries. Nowadays they write, thank you for not smoking. This is a good thing. If you say no smoking, more and more in that zone they will start sitting, smoking, standing, smoking. So, what to do? You have to do what? This type of notice should be stick. Thank you for not smoking. Oh, well, very nice. People will not stand there, people will not sit there, people will not smoke there. Can't we try to use better terms in other cases also? I am not suggesting that in every case we should say thank you for these, that. We can think of innovative discovery, research on this, innovative methods to make our orders, instructions and notices sound more polite, more polished. In South India, some restaurants are famous for the tasty fare they offer. Naturally, therefore, they have big rush, big crowd, and it is a problem for the management. In one such restaurant, I saw a board. Don't sit here for a long time. Oh, you see, it is disgusting that you are going to sit there with your friend or your parents or your any other good friend or neighbors and so on, or your relatives. And suddenly, backside you are seeing that it's stick here. Don't sit here for a long time. Sometimes some people leave that restaurant and go to other place. How odd. Can they not say the same thing in better words? Luckily, I saw in another place a board. Please make room for waiting customers. Please make room for waiting customers. Means you take your food, have it, enjoy it, finish it, complete it, and please please make room for waiting customer. Means customers are waiting, please think about them also. In yet another place I saw a notice which read, kindly make room for waiting friend. It's more beautiful. Kindly make room for waiting friends. People think, hey, no, we should now go outside because other persons, they are waiting, other customers are waiting. So that's all today in this lesson. You read how far I have done reading part along with the analysis and all. So you also read, analyze yourself, make yourself ready with Clifford, Mathis, a strong supervision, good and polite words, and so on. How much you can be good. You may like somebody, you may dislike somebody, but your communication in the public places, it should not hurt anyone. You should be very careful about your communication and the words what you are going to use. So, it is your benefit, your matter, your personal matter, but you should make yourself ready with your good personality. So children, that's all today's. Then again we will meet with same lesson, continuation, whatever we do by Clifford Matthews. So children, thank you very much. Good luck.